Alrighty. Late but here. It's the good old-fashioned me show. Come on now. You wouldn't have it any other way. We all know this. Nobody would have it any other way. Dude, I got cables all over the place. I'm never ready. Let me be. Let me exist. I apologize. Is anyone out there? Alright, let's see if the cameras are set up. I don't even know if they're set up or not. Oh, look at that. This is in my face. Are we good? We good? We're as good as it's gonna get. My tape is falling apart all over the place. It's a good guide, though. It's a good guide. It's a good way to know where we're at. Alright, who's here? Anyone here? Oh my god. Oh my god. Johnny boy. He's live. We live. Jonathan, I feel like it's been a while since we've talked. You know what I'm saying? I don't have anything else to open. Usually I open this thing with a knife. I have pliers this time. Let's see if this works. Am I Mexican enough? I mean, you just gotta. Oh, it sounds like I am. You just gotta have a fulcrum and stuff, right? Pivot points, angles. It's basically all physics. Look at that. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do that. I'll be honest. I'm kind of impressed with myself. That bottle cap flew somewhere. I'm gonna be stepping on it later. I'm gonna be mad. How you doing, Jonathan? How's life been? How's the grind? I start another class next week. All right. It's all physics. Everything's physics. Every class, everything you know, everything you need to know is just physics. Alrighty. Still setting up. Can you believe it? I'm going. Dude, that's how I feel. Okay, so here's where we're at. Last stream, I said we were going to set up Lorwyn. I'll be honest. The boy sub gets over here. He's like, bro, I got to play you. We got to build you a deck so we can play. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. I can't. I didn't really realize how many Lorwyn cards I actually had. I thought I had a few. I have way too many. I have way too many Lorwyn decks. Hold on, I'm getting rid of the tape. I had tape here as like a guidance. I'll be honest, the only free space I have is right in front of me. So the tape is basically non-existent. It's unnecessary is what I'm trying to say. I'm mad busy. I'm going mad busy. I have too much to do before and the end of the... Dude, tell me about it. Tell me about it. I've given up. It is what it is. Oh, dude, I turned in an assignment and I got so mad. Professor docks me for points and I'm like, aight. And then I read and he's like, doesn't go into enough depth about the topic. And I'm like, all right. Can I have a little bit more information on what topic? Like, dude gave me feedback and it was the most generic shit ever. Is this green? Does this do anything? Kind of does. I was fed up with it. I was low-key fed up with it, but whatever. I emailed them. I'm like, you got to give me more feedback. I'm gonna be honest. If you're gonna dock me grades, if you're gonna dock me points, you're gonna work for it. You're gonna work for it. Here, let's see if he's late. Mr. Chilling, Cants. Did you get a new profile picture? Is that a Roblox thing, Cants? Cants, is that a Roblox thing? Oh, it's not. It's an anime thing. You an anime person now? You into the mangas? Oh. Okay. No, I actually have stuff that I need to get done before the end of the night. Well, dude, we're here for an hour or two. You got me. Let's lock in together. You do homework. I open up packs. Okay, so the plan last stream. I'm sorry, this looks dirty. I'm going to have to clean this shit again with my ass. The plan I said last stream was let's do Lorwyn. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I got so much Lorwyn. Let's build a deck with it. Dude. Here's the Lorwyn box. Why are my hands in focus? There you go. Here's the Lorwyn box that was originally given to us from pre-release. That's cool. That actually sucks. Dude, it is what it is. I'm fucking so over it. Here's a Dragon Shield box. The color has nothing to do with it. It's just a box. Here's how full it is. Right? here's what I consider to be my now Lorwyn deck that I built. Oh, sorry. This is... There you go. I have so many Lorwyn cards. Mother of goodness. I don't know, God. I don't know what you say there. Brain shutting down. I hate to get those. Dude, it was just like, it was not enough depth. Didn't cover all the topics. I'm like, all right, tell me which topics I didn't cover. Because usually when I do homework, I'll write down like a bullet list of what he wants. Then I'll just put right underneath it, here's how I'm covering it. Here's how I'm covering it. I'm going to start like keeping track of this now. Next time he tells me, I'm like, here's where I covered it, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Tell me how. Tell me why you're deducting my points. Tell me. I'm going to be that guy. Okay, so what me and Sub did the other night, I was like, you want to do this, dude? We're going to be here for like a hot, like 2-3 hours. He's like, yeah, dude, let's do this shit. Did not realize how many cards I had. And in reality, if I was going to build something, I wanted to make sure I'm going to build something that actually is going to work and that I have enough cards for. So we do have packs to open. We'll get to that shortly. But I figured I'd show off at least some of what I got. This is an entire set of lore. I mean, this and this and this. It's out of hand. It's out of hand. So with that being said, how many total, dude? I don't know if I want to count it. I don't. We need a card. We need card. Look at this. Just look at this. This is all Lorwyn. This is literally all Lorwyn, all set up. So after looking at my cards, I will say I think my whites have the most elimination stuff. I wouldn't call them board wipes, but I feel like I could target a lot more. That felt like that was like my comfort zone. I could have like a card to knock something, take some points off, yada yada yada. Bro, locked in. Blue, I mean, I've heard about how bad blue is, but I think I have the most abundance of blues. I think I could build something kind of cool for blue. I got a red deck. Not a red deck, but I got a lot of cool red cards that I think I could also work with. There's the whites. I kind of skipped out on the whites. Whites feels like at home, and I didn't want to keep doing whites. And then I will say I chose black and greens. Just flex on me. Yeah, I got you, bro. Hold on. I got you. Know what I'm saying? Where we at, bro? Hold on. Let me show you. I'll watch this first part. Then I have to do a quiz. All right. Fair. All right, you can leave now. You can leave now. Okay, so here's all I'm gonna say. I'll try to make it a little bit faster for Johnny Boy. So here's all this. I think this is kind of more of the rare stuff. Kind of like the full color artwork, maybe. Or, no, actually, these might just be the tokens. I just lied. Oh, yeah, these are tokens and lands, I believe. These are all just tokens and lands. Dude, look how much I have in just... Oh, and some of the artifacts as well. Sorry, my camera might not be... Come on, eh? What are you focusing on? The box? What are we looking at? The glare? Can you still believe I'm still setting up? Love that shit. All right, there we go. I'll probably just bring it in. Some of the like multicolored cards are also in here. Full art stuff. I think this is mainly multicolored lands and tokens. You know the fucking vibe. I got you, bro. Got you. Oh shit. I have no room on this desk again. This is why we're building the second setup, dude. I need somewhere to put all this shit.
You know the fucking vibes.
Okay, cool stuff. So, tokens, lands, extra stuff. That's my deck. I think what we're going to do to start with is just go over this Lorwyn deck that I built. Then we'll start opening packs. Jonathan, just keep me up onto the side. You can shut off the volume. You know what I'm saying? Here we are. So, I'm going to put this away too. We don't need this. This is all the stuff I decided not to go with. I did decide to go with the green-black deck. Mainly because... because of the elves. Oh, Jonathan, you're going to have to listen. Because I think you said you wanted an elf deck. I didn't do it for that reason. I just started looking at my cards and I'm like, low-key, this sounds like it can be kind of nutty. It sounds like you can kind of get nutty with a bunch of elves, and that's what I ended up kind of going around. I also have a couple of legendary creatures that kind of make it crazy if I can combo up correctly. But I feel like I'm going to be the equivalent green of somebody who's playing like a red deck who's just spawning shit in, and it's going to be gross. Tessa Code, how you doing? I'm hecking back. Dude, we're glad to... Hold on, wait a minute. You know what? We need to celebrate because you're back. All right, so a green-black deck. Here's what I constructed. With ChatGPT, I decided to get 12 and 12, I think. I was gonna undo the sleeving and do them upside down because someone said, Tessica, was that you who said that I would get a nice? No, I think that was Burning Child. Someone said I would get a nice fit if I did them upside down. So we might just end up doing them as we go through them. So, 12 and 12. Bada buzz, bada. Got you, bro. Okay. Sorry, I don't know where I left off. You know what? I think I do. I'm pretty sure I reversed them. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, so I believe I did all the lands then. Are all the lands in the right orientation? I believe they are. So I also have this one because I pulled it. Yeah, this is from Lorwyn. This is a swamp mountain, so it acts as both. Could be helpful when it comes to some of these vivid stuff. Tate, I got you, bro. I got you. We did it. But all right. So, is the music too low? Yeah, I feel like we need to up the vibe a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. All greens, green, black. All right. That's where we're at there. Are we off frame? Might be. Doesn't matter. They're lands. You guys knows about those. So, oh, clearly I did something here. Some of these are already sleeved. These are the ones that are properly sleeved. What was on my hand? Are these in an order that makes sense? They are. Okay, so they should be. Yes, I believe they're all in mana order. So they're from lowest to highest right now, and we can kind of go with my thought process. Somebody feel free to correct me, but I'll be honest. It kind of just depends on what I pulled and didn't pull. I do want to open some packs tonight, so let's try and get through this. So first of all, Dawn, am I gonna be too high up? Okay, Dawn Bless Pennant. I feel like zooming in. Maybe should we zoom in? What do you guys think? Should we do a little zoom in just so you guys don't have to here? I know I'm gone. Give me a sec. Maybe just for now, just so you guys don't have to like squint, and I don't need to keep bringing it up. Oh, can I do this? Yeah, hold on. This will work. Dude, this is why we got a nice camera up in this bitch. All right, I gotta build my avatar set next, dude. Got you. Okay, so I'm gonna try and just like constantly look at these and then push them off screen. This is an artifact, right? For those of you who are new to the game, artifacts, right? They stay on the board permanently, unless of course they get zapped off or you do something with them. But with them being, this one lets you choose a specific type. I think is that what it's called? Artifact to choose a You basically just choose a creature type. I'm elf heavy, so I would choose elves. But this just lets you gain health every time. Whenever a permanent you control of the chosen that enters. Every time a permanent controls that you enters, right? You can then sacrifice this to pull something out of your graveyard. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I'm elf heavy. No matter what, I'm calling out elf. Like fuck you, right? Elf heavy. I can sacrifice to bring something back. Is what it is there. I like artifacts. I personally like artifacts. Artifacts to me are like the equivalent of just bringing something cool. It's just like, yeah, I brought this fucking cool flag. Yeah, I brought this cool fucking dagger. All right, we pulled this, I think, on the stream together. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. So, here's the thought process behind this one. It's Changeling. I hear something squawking outside. I don't know if it's a dog, geese, or children. Yeah, it's Changeling. So, it's considered an elf, right? I get HP for that. That artifact can become filthy. What the fuck? I might have to run you back with Avatar for this deck. Wait, what? I might have to run you with Avatar for this deck. I haven't tried it out yet. Me and Sal were building. I think I got a good chance. I will say the biggest weakness is flying. Just FYI. Guys, real quick, leave a like down below. Hit the subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. All right, dude. You need to like lay out all the cards and figure out what the hell we're doing. I'm gonna have to pull up my sleeves pretty soon. I'm already fucking getting hot up here. 1/1, all creature types equipped. So I have to pay 2. I have to pay 2 to summon it in. I'm sorry, to cast it in. Then I have to pay 2 to equip it, right? As far as what me and Sub went over and understood, if a creature dies, by the way, Jonathan, this is for you. If a creature dies with an equipped item, the equipped item does not go away. It stays on the board. So that's nutty. Cool. That's just that. Next thing. This one's pretty cool. What is that? Firdosh Core. It's a shapeshifter. So technically, it's every creature type too. Yeah, Changeling. It's every creature type. That's an elf. I'd gain HAP. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Lorwyn is weak against flying. This whole set of dude. So maybe it's not just me then. But even if it's the red ones are really good because some of the red cards you can just zap things away. I have two. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be that guy today. We're just gonna nerd out over more Lorwyn tonight. I have these fire cards that just let you zap shit out of the sky, and I was like, that's baller. Like I like that. I like shit like that. I like stuff that I'm like, yeah. Let me just. I don't want you here anymore. And I luckily pulled this. I know what he looks like. I don't know what he's. Here we go. Enraged Flamecaster. I gotta make sure I'm in frame. Enraged Reach. That one just has Reach. First of all, whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, this creature deals 2 damage to an opponent. But this dude just has Reach. You know, like, and I got like 2 or 3 of them. I think. Hold on, let me think. Yeah, I have 3 of them. I could have ran 3 of these and just be covered on Reach. Okay, wait. That changes a couple things for my Lorwyn deck. Okay. But put these to the side in case I need to keep referencing them, and I don't want to keep unboxing them. Hold on. A fucking mess, boys. We are officially deep in it. I don't know. I don't remember what a female looks like anymore. All right, this is Changeling. Add 1 mana of any color. This will be clutch. Adding mana of a different color is necessary, especially when running 2. And we got a couple of creatures with Vivid. Don't know what Vivid is. Vivid just I don't either. I know it has something to do with multiple colors. We'll get there. This artifact becomes a 4/4 artifact. Look, dude. You pay 4 mana, this artifact itself becomes a 4/4 that you could basically attack. This artifact becomes a 4/4 artifact creature until end of turn. So it becomes a 4/4 you can defend and attack with. I'm assuming you can activate that ability at any time. Yeah, you should be able to. There's no reason not to be able to activate that at any time as far as I understand. Okay, so that's there. This guy. We went over this on the stream. This is baller. Chronicles of Victory. As Chronicle of Victory enters, choose a creature type. Elves. Shout out to my elf boys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the elf boys. Hold on. We got something here. I got it.
Yes, bro. Come on and run it off.
Creatures you control of the chosen type get 2/2 and have first strike and trample. This is 1 card in my deck. 1 in 60, right? Someone give me a goddamn percentage odds on that. 1 divided by 60 times 100. That's a 1.6% chance of pulling this. Not a big deal. I ain't tripping. If it pops up though, bro, all my elves get +2/+2 first strike. That means they don't know what first strike? Bro, this is first strike. Literally pulls the hands up. Then you guys fight together. You know what I'm saying? You hit him once the first time, then you guys hit him again the second time. It's fucking baller. And trample. Trample, you hit the creature and the excess damage goes to the actual player. I'm buying Lorwyn packs. No. Listen, Jonathan. Listen. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, with this many cards I have, I'm kind of setting up with Lorwyn. I like the Lorwyn vibe. I like the elf shit. I like the giants. I like the, you know, the Killkin are kind of whatever. The sea creatures are kind of whatever. But overall, I fuck with this vibe, and I think this is what I'm gonna end up doing. I don't care if I have this many. You know, I could do nothing else all year but buy a Lorwyn. Okay, here's when we start getting to the creatures cards. I'm sorry, not even creature cards, just cards in general. So it's by mana value. Everything we're about to look at is by mana value. What the fuck is focusing? All right, it's all by mana value, right? I wonder if more light down, but it's the glare, dude. It's the glare. Maybe a polarization. Ooh, what if I add a polarization to that guy? Hey Siri, add a polarization lens cap to my shopping list. That's what we're gonna need for this stream. I feel like that's gonna help with the glare. Yeah, shut up. All right. Hopefully that helps a little bit. But here we go. So this is an instant. Target creature you control gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. When that creature dies, this turn create a 2/2 black and green elf creature token. This is basically just a way to respond to something that's stronger to me, right? All right, I'm gonna get this quiz done. Do it. It's just a way to respond to a creature's. Be right back. Do it. Just put me on the side. A way to respond. We get lifelink for a little bit. I think in my mind, I'm hoping to kill the creature because that last part of the text, the fact that I create a black and green elf creature token, is clutch. Because if I did have the Chronicles of Victories down, if I had the Dawn Bless Pennant, I think that was pretty much it, those two. it ends up helping me tremendously. Making sure these are sleeved the right way because I'm actually gonna full sleeve these. I think I built something decent because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, Requiting Hex. Let's see. So 1 mana. I can blight 1. I would just blight something random if I could. If not, as initial cost to this cast. Yeah. So if I do blight, right, I get to destroy a target creature with mana value 2 or less. If I did blight, then I would gain 2 life. Not a big deal. And as you would expect for a 1 mana cast spell. Everything's a spell, right? Okay. Those are the 2 same ones. I don't know why they're out of order. Putting them back into order. We do have Moonshadow. I love Moonshadow artwork. Moonshadow. Here, I'll get a little closer to the screen for you guys. Moonshadow artwork is just baller. Moonshadow artwork is just baller. Look at that. Beautiful. I'd love if it was a foil, but it wasn't. Okay. Has Menace. If I recall correctly, Menace is that the one where they can't be blocked by more than 1 creature? Menace. MTG. Yeah. I'm sorry. They have to be blocked by 2 or more creatures. So you cannot block with a single creature. It has a high power and toughness, but it enters with 6 of them. So it's basically just a 1/1 creature outright. Whenever 1 or more permanent cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, while this creature has a -1/-1 counter, remove the -1/-1 counter. So, put simply, this card's down. If some of my creatures start dying and they're permanents, or of course anything else that could happen in the wonderful world of Magic the Gathering, that goes into my graveyard, we remove a -1/-1 counter. Not a big deal to me, but we would basically just be having a cheap card that could basically amount to something really huge. And it could be so intimidating that it would most likely invoke the person we're going up against to get rid of it as fast as possible. So that's that. Am I putting these in the right order? I don't know if I'm doing this. Does it make sense to do it this way? Hold on, let me... Sorry. My OCD is going to get to me. Alright, baller. Love this card. I think I've said it. This is probably my favorite card in the Lorwyn. You know what? That I've gotten. I don't know all the Lorwyn cards. I'm not that much of a nerd. Kiltkin, we went over this briefly, but you could basically pay its increasing mana value to do crazy and nuttier shit with it. And by that, I just mean it just gets stronger. There's really nothing that it does that's super special. I want to make this bigger for you guys. I kind of just want this to effortlessly be able to be read. Hopefully that's big enough. If it's not big enough, let me know. But 1, 2, 3. You basically just up it. It basically goes from a 1/1, right? A 1/1 to a 2/3 to a 4/5 to a 7/8. I'm yet to boost it up to a 7/8, and I think even then, I didn't even read the last 7/8 one, but the last 7/8 one there says if this creature is a soldier, it becomes toughness 7/8 and protection from each of your opponents. I don't know what that means. Let me Google that real quick. You know what? And let me see if I can get a screen up for you guys. Guys, we have the technology. We have the way to build it. MTG Figure of Fable. Hold on, and then let me... Oh, would you look at that? Okay. Figure of Fable. Explain the last effect. Let's see if what do you mean you can't generate now? What? Okay. MTG Figure of Fable. Protection from each of your opponents? Opponents. Meaning. I don't understand if it like okay, let's see. Okay, Figure of Fable, and I was able to get it to the Avatar stage. So I just want clarification on the protection from the opponent thing. Had to call a judge over about my opponent blocking my Kitkin. I'm assuming it's Kiltkin, right? Kiltkin. First, just said that the opponent can block and nothing would happen to my Kiltkin. A second judge came and was like, I don't know about that. Never really got resolved though. Can they block my Kiltkin? In Figure of Fable, has protection from each of your opponents. Then, among other things, creatures your opponents control can't block. Oh, can they not block? Second judge should have interfered more. Do I have a text to speech, dude? I can't be reading this shit. I'm too lazy. I don't. Okay. Protection from a player is a variant of the protection ability. A permanent or player with protection from a specific player has protection from each object the player controls. So each of the objects, okay, regardless of the object's characteristics, such permanent can't be equipped or by equipped players. Fortifications. All damage that would be dealt to such permanent or player source controlled by player owned but not controlled to an. I can't read that. It sounds like you can't do shit to the creature, if I'm being honest. TLDR. What does protection? Okay, here. Is this 3-minute video is gonna be our dude? Damn, that is. I need a new playmat, y'all.
Andy here. In Final Fantasy XI, Absolute Virtue stands as one of the most
I wish I had an
and
accent.
devastating boss ever conceived.
I wish I had an
Born
accent.
From the nightmares of raiders and the ancient lore of the Crystal War, this legendary avatar of Zillard's debut in Magic the Gathering. Not mere
So this one says you have protection from each of your opponents. If this creature is a soldier, it becomes a Killkin. And protection from each of your opponents.
only as a creature, but as a towering embodiment of balance, punishment, and divine rhetoric. To cast Absolute Virtue, you need 8 mana. Flying and absolute. There can be a response, but no counter will work. Once Absolute Virtue hits the battlefield, it gives you protection from each opponent. But what does protection from each opponent?
Here we go. This is what we want.
Powerful ability grants you a unique and comprehensive defense. First, you can't be dealt damage. For example, your opponent.
See, I don't think it's me. I think it's the card in this situation. I don't know about that one. If this creature is a soldier, it becomes Killkin and base power and toughness and protection from each of your opponents. Yeah, because in my mind, it's talking in contextual to the card, right? If this creature is a soldier, what happens? It becomes a Killkin avatar with a base power of toughness 7-8 and protection from each of your opponents. So it can't be dealt damage.
Can deal damage to you directly. Spells like Lightning Bolt that targets a player and deal damage will fizzle if
That's a dope
aimed
card.
to you. Second, creatures your opponents control can damage you. Opponents can still declare attacks against you, but as Absolute Virtue is on the battlefield, you take no damage from combat.
I wonder how the combat would dish out then. I'm gonna have to AI this shit later. I'm gonna, you know what? What if I set a reminder? Set a reminder for tomorrow to look into Figure of Fable, specifically understanding the last ability. All right, I took way more time than I wanted to on that. Okay, cool. So, anti-sentence. Oh shit, I still got the this thing up. Get this out of my face. Get this out of my face. All right. Randomly frowned this stream. Well, welcome. Oh, well, why'd you delete your message? I'm a quick reader. Can I call you Grandolph? Grandforendolph? All right, regardless. Anti-sentence. This was me trying to add sorceries. I feel like I'm very weak on the sorcery level. I don't have sorceries. I don't have a lot of enchantments. I feel like that's my weakest point. I'm very creature heavy. I think overall 26 creatures, 25-ish creatures. Okay. So this was kind of my response to, if I can't zap down flying creatures, maybe I can look at someone's hand, and the first effect would cause me to discard it. You may choose a non-land permanent. Yeah, I get to discard a non-land permanent. And if not, if I end up thinking that they don't have anything, then most likely I could just, zap away whatever one of their creatures are with -2, -2. So that's that. I had 2 at one point, but I was getting really mana hungry at that point. Next spell, sorcery. As an additional cost to cast a spell, Blight 1, right? I could Blight 1 or pay 3. I get to just exile a target creature. Once again, a responsive to like, you know what? I kind of don't want that card on the field. I would probably just Blight 1 over paying 3 mana, but I guess it depends how late in the game we are or are not. This one I believe was dope. I can't recall right now because it was late when I was looking at all these. This is an enchantment, right? So it would stay on the battlefield. It's considered an elf, once again applying to those earlier cards that basically I called out elf on, right? At the beginning of your upkeep, servo 1. So Whenever my upkeep stage happens, I forgot, was that, is that the end or beginning of turn? I can't recall. But I would look at one of my cards. I could graveyard it to get it out of the way. I probably wouldn't. Oh, I lied. There is no May. You have to do that. You have to do that. I would probably think about playing this sparingly. And if not, I would do it for the mana cost. This is another thing right here. So this comes in, I'd gain life, sacrifice this enchantment, creature, right? So if I did 4 mana plus 2 green mana, I could sacrifice this creature, excuse me. I would create X2 black and green elf creature tokens. What does that mean, right? What is our X in this case? Where X is the number of elf cards in your graveyard. So think about this. We're late game, right? We've gone through back and forth. We've been slapping each other with like random cards. I got random changelings in here. Things that are considered elf types and of that nature. You know? I know we haven't gone through all of them yet, right? But I have an elf heavy deck that would create a fuck ton of elves. That alone is crazy. I think that alone, like, I'm telling you, I was mad cooking with this. So that's another one. Keep going forward. Another 2 mana cost, black. Creature elf warrior. Elf warrior, right? So we'd get that elf bonuses. Discard a card. This creature gains indestructible on a turn. Tap it. I think this was just another way to, like, you know what? I'm okay if this dies. If I tap it, I die. I'd get another elf into that, and if I really wanted to, I could just keep him alive in some way or aspect with indestructible. Still yet to see how I would combo this because I have not played it. This right here, I think I have 2. Okay. I was like, I swear to God, I had 2. So why this? What is this? Lys Allana Dignitary? It's an elf, right? Elf bonuses. Elf bonuses up. Good. So as an additional cost to cast this spell, I have to behold an elf. Beholding an elf in this game is the fact that if you were holding cards and you had an elf, you basically just say, hey, I have it. Or if it's already on the battlefield, you could just be like, yep, here's an elf. Here's my elf. Here's the elf I'm casting. Doesn't need to be the same elf, just an elf, right? If not, you could just pay 2. The last ability. Assuming, again, I got elves in the graveyard, which is I'm hoping for later in the game, we basically can add mana. We add 2 greens. I have 2 of them. Hopefully at some point or another, I doubt I would. But hopefully if I did, I'd have 4 additional green mana pools I can just tap into for whatever fucking reason. That's the reason I put those 2 down. So, that's that. More elves. This is such an elf heavy deck. Let's keep going. Oh my god. Dude, I didn't even know I owned this card. Let me get a drink of water. You new to the stream? Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. My man. What's going on, DJP? How are you doing? My allergies are flaring up. Okay. So, this is a crazy card. Tam, Mindful First Year. Legendary creature. Gorgon Wizard. Each other creature you control has hexproof from each of its colors. So, hexproof, I believe, I don't know what the exact definition is, but it's basically just like a protection. I believe they just have full and ultimate protection. There's probably an exception to it. But, outright, everything that I control gets hexproof. That is a creature. Okay. It gets hexproof from its own color. So my understanding was if you attacked me with a black, doing better now to see your face. Hey, yo, relax. You're going to make me blush. If I get attacked with a black, I'd have hexproof with it. If I get, if it's a black card on the opponent's side, it would be a hexproof against that. If I get hit with a green and a green, hexproof from that. So it'd be good if I'm facing somebody with the same deck type. But the second tap ability, I think, is what's better. So target creatures you control become all colors until end of turn. If I tap this creature for its ability, just one creature, target creature control. One of my creatures gets all mana colors for one turn. This becomes important in later stages. Well, we will come back to this, but just keep that in mind, right? We tap, we could choose another creature. Do I have a creature here? We choose another creature. That creature is no longer just one green. It ends up becoming all the creature colors, right? I don't even know all the creatures. Right? Red, white, what is that? Green, red, black, blue, yellow, white. Excuse me, that look like yellow from here. Okay. That'll be crucial later. Vivid stuff. We gotta think about that. Dome, baller cards. All right, next up. I think this was just a way to fill up the deck with cheaper cards because I just don't have any cheaper cards in this. But regardless, it's a changeling, considered an elf. It's flash, right? Flash, from my understanding, flash allows you to play it. All I heard was, oh, I'm waiting. Flash allows you to play this on your turn. So usually when you can't summon a creature on your turn, Flash allows you to do that. Red, white, and blue. I got you. Let me slow that down. So when I tap this card, right, this ability would make it so that another card becomes all the color types. Red, white, like an America emojis. Thanks, ZJP. Okay, regardless. That's that. Changeling. It's also crucial that it's technically a blue. This is where those vivids come in, right? Depending of whether or not I can get this girl down, I'd at least have this blue-black down, right? More colors is going to be better for my later stuff. Okay. Blightrot. Great way to just say, you know what? I don't want you to play that creature. It's a cheap. In my mind, it's cheap. 3 mana total, black. Put 4 -1/-1 counters on a target creature. Assuming they're not playing Lorwyn, you basically can't really get rid of... I don't know. Maybe there's a way to get rid of counters through other spells, but obviously, this being a Lorwyn heavy deck, it'd be nice if you're playing Lorwyn. This is probably one of the only cards I have in response to a flying creature. I was like, I need this. I don't care what it costs. I need this. So I get to choose one. I can target a creature with flying. You know what? And I also like that there's 3 options here. Worst case, there's not flying. Worst case, there's not these other things. We can use it in other ways. Destroy a target enchantment. That's cool too. Enchantments are hard to get rid of, right? I don't have many of those either. We're kind of screwed when it comes to eliminating things off the field. Last one, create a 2/2 black and green elf creature token. Once again, getting those elf boosts, right? Next. Enchantment aura, flash. I can play it any time. I get to enchant a creature. When this aura enters, enchanted creature gains trample and indestructible end of turn. This is my response to don't kill my creature, right? But it is an enchantment, so it stays on the creature, and they get a permanent +2 on their power. So good stuff there. I believe this is just me filling up my cards with more elf decks and more lower stuff, but whenever this creature attacks, you draw a card and lose 1 life. I'd also think I can use it in 2 ways, right? If I'm having a bad hand and this guy's down, I could tap and just keep drawing for life of seeming him up. Aura farming. He was aura farmed. Did you see him? He was low-key posed up. I'll zoom in a little bit. Who else do you know aura farms like that? Good stuff on those ends. Let's keep going. I want to open at least a couple of packs. Crossroads Watcher. I'll be honest, she funny looking. I originally had 3 of her in my deck. I wish I had more. But again, mana hungry for a 60. By the way, we're playing our own rules. When you play 60 card decks, you can play a minimum of 60. We decided we're only playing 60. 60 v 60. Whatever you can do in 60 cards. So that's why, you know, we're doing that. Are your toes part of the deck? No. Alright. No Diddy. Oh no, you full Diddy right now. Has trample. I had 3 of these, dude. I own 3 of these. Has trample. Whenever the creature you control enters, this creature gets boosted until end of turn. It just seemed like an overall nice, you know, low level creature that can just do some damage. And if you have a couple of them, they might be a little bit annoying. Unfortunately, I wanted to play other stuff, and the reality is it's me worrying about flying. Flying is my biggest concern. Because if flying happens, I'm pretty screwed. Will they be a part of the deck? No. Oh, am I at the point where the cards are inverted? Oh, they've been. Oh, how far ago was this? No. All right, I'm gonna do that on my own time. I was trying to do it while. How quickly can we do this? That's good. That's good. That's good. This is where it starts. It's like 4 cards. All right, guys, we're gonna watch me unsleeve and re-sleeve because I'm trying to actually see these. Dude, I should have busted out the sleeves that I bought. Oh. What's going on, guys? I actually did buy sleeves. Hold on. I was happy about this. I was like, I built something. I built something and I'm proud. Is there any crazy ass like, hey, we bought this shit at insert Finding Nemo address here? This is obnoxious. I want to see these. I feel like I'm actually gonna play this. I went with green. I feel like green was appropriate, not only for my cards, but for Lorwyn in general. Lorwyn just gives me green vibes. Green classics. Let's look at these. I don't think I've seen a green sleeve yet. Green classics, dude. Are these? No, they're matted on one side, right? How would you? Sorry, I don't think I've done this in a while. Was it on one side like this? Bro, look, bro. Someone told me it was gonna be a nice fit, and this thing just immediately didn't work. Sorry, I've never double sleeved before. I'm sorry. This is my first time double sleeving. I'm a little nervous. You gotta be like extra careful about it. No, it like pushes it up. Look at this. Oh shit. Look at this. It like pushes it up. Hey yo, Pepsi Man, how you doing? Who told me to do this? I'm gonna yell at them. Who told me to? Am I doing this wrong? Maybe I'm just doing this wrong. I'm going to Google this. Hold on, Peps, man. I'm using precision right now. Maybe I gotta like. Oh, okay. Maybe I gotta like hold it down so I'm not just pushing the actual card itself. No, you see, because then I push the card. It's. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, so fucking amazing. Hold on. I'm unable to do a simple task. Clearly. I got a Wii remote. What the? Why? Why'd you get a? I got a couple of those. Why'd you get a Wii remote? Do you have a Wii? Dude, do I have to Google? I'm gonna YouTube this. I'm gonna have to look up a tutorial on this. Cause if I use, hold on, maybe I gotta open it, and then I gotta put my fat fingers into the sleeve. I feel dumb. Okay, I'm gonna Google this shit. Hell no. You don't have a fucking Wii? Okay. Oh no, what is this on my screen? It was the video we're watching. MTG how to double sleeve. Someone told me. Oh.
Can also be used, but they are a little trickier to double sleeve than KM Shield's Perfect Fits and a pack of really
just watch this.
$20 and even $40 cards. Double sleeving can really be worth the extra 4 cents on sleeves. Double sleeving is actually quite simple. You'll need a pack of KMC Perfect Fits and a pack of KMC card sleeves. Dragon Shield sleeves can also be used, but they are a little trickier to double sleeve than KMC sleeves.
Well, there you
and are
go.
More likely to have air bubbles.
That's probably what happened.
I'll talk a little bit more about double sleeving with Dragon Shield sleeves in a moment, but first, here's the basics of double sleeving. Take a Perfect Fit sleeve and sleeve your card so that the opening is on the bottom.
I did that.
Then, slide the Perfect Fit sleeved card into the regular KMC sleeve so that the opening is on the top.
How the fuck did he
A
just...
small amount of air might be trapped in between the 2 layers of plastic. So for the first couple of weeks, try keeping your double sleeve deck stored in a tight-fitting deck box to help get rid of these minor air pockets. Now,
hold on, Peps, man. I will read your chats.
It's perfectly fine to use Dragon Shield sleeves for double sleeving. However, it can be just a little tricky.
I feel like an
Let
idiot.
me show you what I mean.
Come on.
Do you see the problem here? Take a closer look. Dragon Shield sleeves are such a tight fit that the perfect fit sleeve might slide
Pause.
off your card as you
That's
sleeve
what happened to me.
You'll need to carefully re-sleeve your card if this happens, and that extra time struggling to get the card double-sleeved can be really frustrating, and I strongly recommend going the easy route with KMC for both the inner and outer sleeve.
I mean,
Double-sleeved cards are protected from all water and spills. That means that your cards are safe when some tear that still occurs with single-sleeved cards. But double sleeving also protects your cards from regular wear and tear. But surely wearing away at the 4 cents each, depending on where you buy them. That can certainly add.
let me get rid of this. We'll get this out of the way. Hell no. I just like the Wiimote. Was even playing Dark Souls with it. What? How? Like on your PC? I sent a piece in the community post. It's god awful, but it was fun. Oh, sick, dude. I'll have to check that out soon. Is it really? Yeah. So like, look, every time, and I'm guessing it's because of the fitting. If you look at the top, it's good. I mean, it looks all dented now because of my fucking fat thumbs. But if you put it there, right? If you were to just push from the top, it kind of just, let me see. Maybe I'm being stupid. No, you see? It starts to, like, I need to actually use some force on it. But I would then just be applying, yeah, you see, like, you apply force to the card instead of the whole sleeve as a whole, which just pushes this out. 1. 2. Sorry, I'm still learning. 2, if we did it the other way, where I kind of just hold everything as one unit. Let's just see. That works up until you get to here. Then, no one told me about this, bro. Nobody told me about this. Nobody told me about this. Yeah, like how the fuck, dude? There's just such a, it's such a tight squeeze. I'm sweating just from doing this. We will get back to the cards. Oh, I kind of had it, and then I kind of fucked it up. How do you, like, how? Alright, well, I'm a little disappointed. I bought these sleeves. I bought these sleeves just to do this. Alright, bro is locked in now. Johnny, are you back? If so, I'll continue. I was trying to double sleeve. I'm learning that it's not as easy as I thought it was. He's double. I was, but it's not as easy. I'm a little disappointed. That's just so much. It is. It's more effort than I'm starting to find that it's worth. I guess that's why he said to use those other, whatever the fuck they're called. Perfect sizes and something else. Like I'm trying to do like a small warp to them to see if they would. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't care much about the cards, but when you're using the dragon sleeves, it's just easier to shuffle the cards, dude, day and night. Yeah, I'm back for a couple minutes. Hold on, let me cook a little more. Yeah, like I unfortunately can't push the sleeve down because it doesn't have enough pressure. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna deal with this on my own time. Get some pliers. No, you see, like, I'm not doing all that. At that point, that's a little extra. I mean, I believe what we've all been doing, or I haven't because I haven't been using a bigger sleeve, but we've all been doing it the same direction. So the bottom is here, right? And then here's the opening, of course. And then you can technically just push them all in as one unit. But that's not double sleeving. Because in reality, if you're trying to protect your cards, this would just be completely spilled into. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, is what it is. Let me get this card out of here. Damn, I was going to start double sleeving, dude. Fuck. I thought this would be easier. I should have Googled this shit. This is the shit they don't tell you about in school, dude. Oh, you see, now it's stuck in there. Now it's stuck in the card gussy. Oh, I got it. Probably squeeze the fuck out of it. All right, sorry. That was one hell of a side quest. Did not know. Gotta do quiz again. Can't get more than one question wrong, so I don't get full credit. Excuse me, what the fuck? Only AI existed. Okay, so where were we? Boom, boom, boom. Why are you all the way out here? Oh, I think is this right? Yeah, one mallet. So this leads into here. Okay, let's go to the next card. Eclipse Elf. I thought this was also a baller card for all the elves I've showed so far. So, this card, I think I played against Johnny Boy specifically. Didn't realize how clutch it was. But you got to make sure you get the right one. There's two of these. There's two of these, like, scout cards. This one lets you look at the top 4 cards in your library. You may reveal an elf, a swamp, or a forest. Guys, as I mentioned, we have a couple of changelings. As I mentioned, we are running a black-green deck, which means we're running swamps and forests. As I mentioned, we have elves. Elf. So, in that case, as long as I find those, I get to put those into my hand, and I put the rest at the bottom of my library. So they don't even go graveyard. You know what I'm saying? Brother started college a week ago, and the curriculum is already demands exam by 2/21. Yeah, that's about right. That's about usual. It's about usual. I don't know how to use this thing when it's double-sided, but here it is. It's double-sided. It has Death Touch whenever this creature transforms into Tristan. Sorry, I guess it would start on the green side just because that's what you have to pay to actually get it in. But you could basically pay 1 single black mana to flip it. If I did that, mill 3 cards. So yeah, I don't like that ability about it. When you do, you have to mill 3, and I think mill is where you grab and put them into your graveyard immediately. So I'd have to mill 3. Then, if there's an elf card in your graveyard, which there would be, we gain 2 life. So in my mind, this is a nice creature to have. It's a 3/4, right? I could gain life off of it out of the fact that I would be going through my deck, and I don't want to be doing that. I don't have much stuff to rev it out of there, but that's an option. Next. Oh, shit. Not mean to do that. Perfect Intimidation. Sorcery. Target opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand. That is pretty baller as it is. I don't have many cards that are going to target things, but that's going to be good. But it's the usual that it's worth half of the semester grade. Why? No, okay, that's fucked up. Why? That can't be right. Remove all counters from a target. I could technically remove a bunch of random ass blight stuff, which I won't blight much, but I think the top one is going to be clutch. I can exile 2 cards from an opponent's hand. I think I put this on the wrong side. I did. Actually, no, I didn't. That goes there. This goes here. We move forward. For those who come after. This one's really clutch. 4 mana total. It's a 6/6, right? 6/6 right there. As an initial cost to cast this elf. As an initial cost to cast this spell, behold an elf. Guys, we're literally just running in elves. I'm telling you, elf decks, right? So that won't be a big of a problem. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. This remains, guys. Listen. You put this down, and as long as it's down and you don't attack with it, every time you cast something that's a creature spell, for example, that's not one. For example, oh shit, I summoned this dude in. I cast this dude in. We get to draw another card for free. Free 99. When this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exile card to the owner's hand. So by beholding my elf, I have to exile that same elf. But I get it back, so it's not that big of a deal. Wait, is Magic pay to win? Of course it is, dude. We're fucking nothing but pay to win around here. Get good. Get good. This one's more. So this one goes here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, where'd this go? Somewhere there. I think I got this right order. Okay, here's where we get into the problem, right? I don't think I've seen a single flying creature until there's no flying in this. I just don't have flying. I just don't own any flying things. I don't own things to eliminate flying with. I have a couple of other things in my other colors that could possibly help with flying. None here. This is where we get into the flying. So the end part of my deck, which I'm sorry. I'm skipping ahead. I'm skipping way ahead. So my apologies. That's totally the end. I actually have 2 of these. I have 2 of those. This just seems like a nuisance of a card that will not go away, so having 2 are scope, and one of them is foiled. Just to flex on them. Just to flex on them that I have a foiled card. Just to flex on them. Just flex him. All right, here we go. I played this guy a couple times. I like him. He's a 4/4, and you can't block with more than one creature, which means you need just the right creature that is strong enough to take him, or, of course, obviously having some spells that could possibly boost your other creatures. But if I have enough mana down, I could target another elf, and it would get +2/+2 until end of turn. That's cool. Graveshifter. Changeling. Once again, this would be considered an elf. I'd get any elf abilities or any elf boosts that we've established in the beginning of the stream. When this creature enters, you return the target creature card from the graveyard to your hand. Yeah, I can just target... I can enter this dude, and then I can pull anything from my graveyard. Again, clutch. Clutch. This is one of the... So, we finally have a flying creature. It did take me to 4 mana, which, again, I'm hoping that with the earlier cards, that one elf lady, what's her name, dude? I know what she looks like, but I have no idea what her name is. Lissalana Dignitary? She gives you basically 2 free ones. If I can get her down, that's 2 of the 4, or I guess of the 3, 1 more, plus a black. That's kind of like the mindset I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that's where we end up. But it's a flying creature. When this creature enters, you may blight one. If you do, your opponent discards a card. So I can blight if I want to. I can have them get rid of a creature or a card. Excuse me. Rooftop Preacher. It's a shapeshifter. It's a changeling. It's an elf. Elf for the win. Gain 3 life automatically. When a creature enters, exile up to 2 cards from graveyards. I can also just outright zap cards from graveyards, both mine and my opponents, which means yes, you know, I could just zap shit away. Hopefully I want this to be late game stuff I play. I have 2, so I'm gonna be that guy. This card, oh my god, dude, late game shit for me is so much fun. Gloom Ripper. When this creature enters, target creature you control gets +X and +0. So this enters, I get to target, I'm assuming the same creature, a different creature, most likely a different creature because you want to actually use the attack. But gets +X +0 until end of turn, and up to 1 target creature an opponent controls gets -0, -X. So not only do you just boost one of your fucking creatures with whatever X is, and nerf your opponent's creature with whatever X is. Here we go. Hold on, we're getting to it. Where X is the number of elves you control plus the number of elves in your graveyard. Dude, think about it. Late game, I've gone through so many fucking elves. You know? Everything's an elf. Shapeshifters are elves. I'm just going to have an elf counter on the right-hand side of me. But assuming you're in some deep waters and shit, and you have other creatures down, you can just zap away someone else, right? End of turn or whatever. Yeah, this is nasty. Anyways. That one seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. Elf Assassin. Giant Mercenary. Plumber Friar. Vigilance and Reach. I need something to kill flying. This is my response to killing something with flying. We've gone over him a couple of times, I think, earlier streams, but he basically will give you X, where X is the highest power among giants you control. He himself is a giant, so worst case, you just gain 4. I don't think I have any other giants. Maybe one of the shapeshifters, but I think he's the strongest I have. Then, to finish the deck up, I have 2 of these Wild Vine. Pummeler has Vivid. Here's, I think, the only Vivid thing I was talking about. I probably made it seem like it was a bigger deal than it's not, but when I laid everything out, I'm like, oh, this actually makes sense. So, Vivid effect. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each color among permanents you control. Reach and Trample. Reach for the flying. Beautiful. Vivid. So, I was thinking about this. This cost... Let's do this. This costs 7 mana total. If, let's see here. Which one has... This guy is down. By tapping it, I can add mana of any color. A land is a permanent, so I can technically add a color there. Let me see what else I have here. That. Looking through my cards. If I had any of my normal cards, I mean, this card alone has white, right? This would be a green white. That's one. Black. I have black down. I have a shapeshifter in here. That is. I'm sorry. I have a shapeshifter here that's a blue-black, right? That's blue. That's another card added. But really, what it came down to was this one right here. If for whatever reason, and I mean, the chances are, why is this not focusing? What are you looking at? If whatever there are, the chances are, I get this legendary creature down, and I tap for its second ability, I can target any creature to just be all colors. There's 5 colors. Dude, that's how new I am to this game. There's 5 colors in the game total. So, this card would cost 5 less. This card would cost 5 less. We're down to just 1 and green. Obviously, there's other situations, and you'd use everything to your advantage. But that would be kind of clutch if you just get this down, tap it, and you could just basically summon 2 fucking giants that I have, like, as gatekeepers. That was the mindset. Where's Jerry at? Trying to clap his cheeks. Alright. GG's on that. I was going to sleeve him, but clearly that may have to wait. That's really unfortunate. I didn't think that was going to be a fucking problem. Fucking tweezers and shit. GG's on that. GG's. Alright, so here we are. What are we up to tonight? I feel like... Yo, Pepsi Man, are you still there? Did the twins leave? Did the legendary twin... Pepsi Man. Are you there, Pepsi Man? Pepsi Man, I gotta know if you're there. I'm looking at what I have at my disposal right now. Boop, 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 boop. Damn. Everyone left. We used to have loyal followers here. What happened? Oh, he is here. Boss, start talking the maddest shit. Alright. Pepsi Man, I feel like I did you dirty last time. So it's time to do you right. It's time to do you right, twin. I tempted you with the high press. I tempted you. High press is crazy. I tempted you with the Spidey decks, and I shouldn't have. It was a crude thing to do. It's a crude thing to do. Let's open some Spider-Man up. So I will say this, dude. It seems like the entire Magic Gathering did not like the way that the that whatever the parent company, Wizards of the Coast or whatever the fuck, handled the release of the Spider-Man deck. I think they're just poorly made. Their mechanics are butt. They just don't have cool like cards really, and the cost is stupid. There's a lot of shit. I have no idea. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not qualified to speak on. But regardless, let's open them. So the other stream, I also opened a Lorwyn, which is the deck set that we just went over, right? This is Lorwyn, right? These are all the Lorwyn stuff. We opened a collector pack or whatever. As long as I can see Spider-Man, I can wait thousands of years. All right, well, we're about to see it. Sorry, let me get rid of this. We'll go back to this wider angle so we can see what's going on. A collector pack of the Lorwyn was like $15, where you get like those cooler looking cards. You know, some of the more foil, you get more foils out of it and shit. The Spider-Man collectibles are like $45 to $50 a pack, and I think there's only 15 of them. Like, there's only 15 cards in them. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. But here we are, pulling some Spider-Man. I don't really like Spider-Man, but like, I like Spider-Man, but like, I ain't going crazy over Spider-Man. How did I open Copilot? I hit one button on my keyboard, and I got AI popping on my goddamn face. Get out of here. All right, first card. Guy in the chair. Do we need to zoom in? You know what? I think I am going to zoom in. Dude, I got to switch up this Animal Crossing music. Shit sounds a little wild. Where are we in the playlist? Not the bees. All right, here we go. 1 AM Cherry. So, guy in the chair. We should probably start sleeving these because I'm a freak like that. I guess this is kind of like what we're talking about, right? Guy in the chair, dude, and it's just some dude. Add 1 mana of any color. Web support. That's funny as hell. That was low-key kind of clever. Web support. 2, 3. Put a 1/1 counter on target spider. Activate only as a sorcery. Well, I guess I should be. I'm not used to sleeving them this way, but I guess I should be sleeving this way if I'm gonna double sleeve eventually. Probably won't, but be easier in the future in case you do double sleeve and whatever. I'm just talking to myself. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Let me do the token too. Whoo, dude, we got a fucking artifact food. You can gain 3 life by this hot dog, bro. That's kind of clutch, dude. And just a robot artifact. Cool. Next. Ooh, Venom Hunger. That's actually kind of sick. This Venom Hunter card looks good. Look at that. That's some sick art. I don't know if this is not one of those normal ones. We get a normal card in here. That's too expensive. Spider-Man will financially ruin your life, like he has ruined himself. Dude, $50 for 1 pack. I was tempted just to be like, okay, guys, we're doing something special, but I was like, I'm not. I don't got money like that. I know I look like I don't got money like that. I don't got money like that. You think I do? I don't. Starling Aerial Ally, legendary creature, human hero. Who is this? Who is this, and why do I care? Another target creature you control gains flying until end of turn. So I was also Googling this, right? I was just like, okay. People say, obviously, it's if you want to play Magic the Gathering and you want specific cards, it's going to be cheaper just to pay the cost, right? Buying like 10 packs versus buying the card, even if it's crazy expensive, will never be worth it, right? It's always going to just be worth it to buy the card itself. And I'm like, I don't really care about what card I pull. I just care about pulling a card, you know? Probably the worst mentality to be in, but whatever. Doc Ock's Henchman. Flash. When the creature attacks, it conveys. Draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Interesting. Would you not have to expose... I mean, is it going to the graveyard? Discard a non... I mean, if you discard it, I guess it's graveyarding anyways. I was like, you'd have to show your opponent the card. Next. Galactan Citizen. It's just, yeah, I mean, I could see, dude, like, there's just some cards that are just, like, you just busting out humans. You're just busting out random humans, like, whatever. Mechanical Mobster. When this creature enters, exile up to 1 target from your graveyard. Alrighty. I felt like there was 2 cards. What else we got? Madam Web. Oh, look at that. It's a legendary. Legendary creature, Madam Web. Clairvoyant. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. What the fuck? As many times or just 1 time? Wait, what the fuck? You may look at the top card of your library at any time. Well, I guess, yeah, anytime. You just... Dude, I'd be annoying as fuck if I had this. If I had this, I would just like throughout my turn, I would just be like... I would just use her ability. Okay, so that's a thing. You may cast spider spells and non-creature spells at the top of your library. So you could just cast spider spells. I'm assuming if they say spider on them, and non-creature spells. So enchantments, sorceries, artifacts. Whenever you attack, you may mill. Dude, this lady just lets you do whatever the fuck you want. That's exactly how I'm reading that. That's kind of a crazy ass fucking card. That sounds crazy. I'm reading this as so you can look at the top of your card at any time. So if I look at it once and I use her other ability, you may cast spider spell. If it's a spider spell, right? Let me see if I got a spider spell down. I don't have any spider spells quite yet. But regardless of spider spells, and non-creature spells. So this sorcery is a non-creature spell. I could play that. It would make it so another one's open. Wouldn't I just pull again? It doesn't specify you can't. Whenever you attack, you may mill a card. Yeah, this seems really overpowered, but whatever. You would never catch me spending money like that. Sometimes you gotta live a little. Sometimes. My Wii remote and a nunchuck are original and barely used. Cost me about $15, and they're not even yellow from aging. I have mine somewhere. I have to look for them. Maybe one day we'll go through old stuff. Web shooter. That was wild, bro. Ain't no way y'all made that card, bro. That's coming in the chat. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, has reach, and whenever a creature attacks, tap target. Dude, I'm just gonna put some Spider-Man things into my fucking deck, my Lorwyn, because it seems like Spider-Man is all about like reach, you know, just to deal with flying creatures, random ass and I summon Spider-Man. All right, Rhino's Rampage. I'm pretty sure we saw this one last time. It's uncommon. Alright, I don't know what the hell this is. Mystic Confluence? What the fuck is this? This is some really goofy ass artwork. I'm not a fan of this. I'm just not. This is my mythical. Choose 3. You may choose the same. Hold on. Choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once. So I can draw a card 3 times. I could return target creature to its owner's hand. Counter target spell. This is crazy, dude. What's going on, Johnny boy? Yo, Secret Wars. What is this? Is this anything? I want to know how much this costs. How much? What is that one app for Magic to see how much they cost? TCG or some shit? No. What was it called? Anyone know? I got a 4.5 in my second attempt. Damn, that's fucked. Does that mean you didn't get it? Hold on, I found it. Hold on. We're gonna figure out what this card is. Is it worth anything? Bro, this shit don't even work, Perez. Oh my god. Wait. How much do you want for that? Oh shit, bro. How much is it worth? I might actually be willing to part with it. Maybe. Bro, why isn't this shit working? This shit ass. This shit. Alright. Can I just look shit up? Mystic Confluence. Marvel Universe. Dude, it's like $3. Oh, it's not. It's $2. It's $2 on a good day. It's $2. It looks really different from the other. I mean, it does, but I don't. It's $2 on a good day. Jonathan, for the convenience fee, $3. We'll talk. It's my favorite card of the set. Holy shit! Oh, word, bro. I'm sleeving it, dude. I gotta protect my investments. I gotta protect my investments. There you go, buddy. Look at that. I just be pulling magic cards. All right, here we go. Next. Interdimensional Web Watch. When this artifact enters, exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of blah blah blah. I read that. I mean, it's a rare. Maybe I should put a bit more effort into it. When this artifact enters, exile the top 2 cards of your library until end of your turn. Next turn, you may pay those. Okay, that's not bad. So you exile the top 2. Next turn, you may play those cards. Like literally the next turn. So if it's an instant, I can play it. But if it's sorcery, I can't. Or maybe I can. Add 2 mana in any combination of the colors. Spend this mana only to cast. Okay, I don't. Yeah, dude, these. I feel like these are so complex. Like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'm giving the wrong impression. Oh my god. Why are you oh my god? Insane pull? What is? What is? This guy? This clone saga? Wait, what the fuck? This clone saga? After the saga enters, and after you draw. Okay, so it has 3. I can Servile 3. Servile, I always forget which one that is, but you basically look at the top 3 of your deck. I think they just go... I can't recall. I think Serval's the one where you put at the bottom of your library. When you next cast a creature spell this turn, copy it, except the copy isn't legendary. When your next cast a creature spell, copy it, except this copy isn't a legendary. What? When you next cast a creature spell this turn, copy it. Okay. Choose a card name whenever a creature with the chosen name deals combat damage to the player. Draw a card. Okay. I mean, yeah, it seems like it buffs you in some way. I don't know. You just joining, sub? Dude, you missed all the Lorwyn, dude. You missed all my Lorwyn strategy. I built a Lorwyn deck that I think is ready to fuck. It would be really fun if Perez pulled a card worth a quadrillion billion million dollars. Dude, if I did, I'd sell it. I'd sell it and I'd reinvest all of it into fucking YouTube. What do you got so far? This is the only thing I've opened so far. Other than that, I've been talking about Lorwyn. I got a fucking planes. Let's go, dude. Look at Spider-Man, bro. Oh my god. Spidey Man. What's up? How you doing? Where you been at? It would be really fun if Perez pulled a card. Oh, I already read that. Are those not the packs that you bought when I bought my Spider? Yeah, I think they are. No, actually, they may not be. They might be other ones. I'll be honest. They may be other ones. Last one. Spider Islander. It's a foil. It's a common, though. Nothing big to see here. Rip. These might be Johnny Boy. I can't recall at this point. I'll be honest. Because I think I might have mixed them from the time that I bought a couple more. Actually, no, because I think we opened the ones that I got the time that you did. These must be the other ones. Spider-Man. I don't know where I left his box, but we'll look for it later. It is getting late. Let's open another pack. Dude, all that gym for what? Oh yeah. I should do something else with my money in my life. But here we are. Alright. Copy token. Human citizen. We've seen it a bazillion times. We move forward. For those who come after. Oops. I like that. Clean art. The other way, right? Web up. What the fuck is that? Hold on. I think it's a villain. It's a villain, but then he's got like a little Spider-Man poster on his waist, and he's all webbed up. You know what I'm saying? Exile target non-land permanent when this opponent controls, blah, blah. Leaves the battlefield. All right. We're going to stop reading the common ones. We're just going to get past those. Unless you guys want me to slow down. If so, just tell me that color. Please wait. I want to see more. Mysterio Phantasm. He's pretty cool. I don't think I know of a Mysterio. Then again, I don't know anything about this universe. I don't do this justice. We probably need like a Spider-Man expert out here. We probably should have Jonathan or Sub on here. Yo, Sub, did you see the Venom one I got? Sub. All right. If you didn't see it, didn't see it. Angry Rabble. It's a common. Next. Mysterio. I'm glad there's some excitement in the chat. Look at look at Kraven's cats. Aw, they look like they're ready to fuck you up. No, show me. I just showed you. I literally said sub 3 times. I literally said, bro, reverse it. I literally said sub 3 times and held it. Yeah, for real. Tom Pepsi, man. Swarm. Bean of Bees. I'm pretty sure we have this one. Or somebody has it. Somebody showed it to me. Beware of sight. Scout the City. It's a common. Scout the City. We just pulling cards, boys. We just pulling cards. Get ready for all the good stuff, though. It's coming up. Another common. Pumpkin Bombardment. Oh, this one's pretty cool. I kind of fuck with this. It's like a Halloween-esque. I kind of fuck with this. I kind of fuck with this heavily. I like it. As an additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card or pay 2. Pumpkin Bombardment deals 3 damage to target creature. Boom. Next. Artifact, Spiderbot. How much, like... I'm starting to see that robotics is like a heavily played thing in the Spidey universe, and I did not think that was the case. How many inventions they got going on in there? Alright. Sudden Strike. 2 women going at each other. Destroy targeting or blocking creature. These are just like very simple one-dimensional cards in my mind. Maybe that's why I don't like them. I mean, is that what the set feels like? Sandman, Quicksand. Uncommon. Mayhem. Mayhem is, you may cast this card from your graveyard. For the 3 and 1 black, if you discarded this, if you discarded it in this turn, turning rules apply. Timing rules still apply, excuse me. I don't get how you would discard it, though. Maybe if you had too many cards? There's just some insight of Magic I just don't know. Alrighty, we have an uncommon, Web Warriors. Dude, who the hell is this? And why has he got that hair? Why is there a little pig dude on there? Dude, there's some shit I don't know about the Spidey universe. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on the creature you control. This one's just kind of cool for the artwork. I think it's silly. Alright, we're down to the last 3 cards. You know what that means. Possible rarities. Possible foils. Possible artwork. Alright, everyone. We got Dr. Octopus. Oh, shit. Watch out. Dr. Octopus, Master Planner. Other villains you control get +2/+2. Your maximum hand size is 8. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of cool. That's a cool ability. You basically increase your hand size from 7 to 8. At the beginning of your end step, if you have fewer than 8 cards in your hand, draw cards equal to the difference. Oh, that's actually sick as fuck. Dude, you basically always have a full hand. I'm not gonna lie, that one's actually kind of baller. That ability is kind of baller. We got a foil common, Inner Demon Gangsters. I like this one. This one looks pretty sick. I like this one. Sick full art, Doc Ock. Yeah, no, his abilities are actually baller as fuck too. You could build all around that one, honestly. That one alone. Oh, dude, this is sick. Look at this basic land. I fuck with that. Low-key, this is sick. I'll fuck with that. Alright, y'all. One more pack. Alright. I can do Lorwyn. Here, let me put them up because I feel like I say names and nobody knows anything. We got Takir Dragonstorm. You know what? We're gonna give everybody one more option, and this is it. All right, here are your 3 options for a night. What are we pulling? Dude, is anyone even on here? I'll put a poll up. I feel like there's only 3 people on here. Watch us get equal viewership. Which pack? Dragonstorm. I don't know if I spelled that right. I don't think I did. Foundations. Or another Lorwyn. Alright, you guys. Vote it up. Vote it up. Brrr, brrr. I'm gonna call it a night. He said Dragonstorm, please. Dude, I think you might be the only one voting. I went to the same shop to see if I could get more of these like random pulls. They didn't have any more of like these older sets or like these random sets. I was low-key kind of disappointed. I was like, dude, I want to see. I want to. They said they might get more soon, but I think their other location. They got multiple stores around here, and they're like, oh yeah, other location does a lot of that. I was like, okay, cool. Lorwyn sounds like Varwin. Dude, I miss that guy. Where's that guy been at? Where's that? Where's Varwin been at? We used to have dedicated mods here, damn it. Dedicated mods. I said mobs. Minecraft on the mind? These are some sick, dude. I love the old artwork on these, dude. I'm just down to collect random ones. I don't even care. All right, we done with the poll? Poll done? What do we decide? Lorwyn 33 votes. There's only 3 y'all. All right. Seems like we're doing Takir. Dragonstorm. I'm basically full sending into Lorwyn. Is what it is. Dude, can you open the fuck up? All right, here we go. Last set for the night. I'm getting off after this. I might just open up Lorwyn on my own. Nah, I won't do that to y'all. It's half the fun. It's half the fun. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I should do? I should just start doing exclusive YouTube membership shit. Just opening packs on the low. Okay. Last one, Lorwyn. Not Lorwyn, excuse me. This is Takir, right? Takir Dragonstorm? Yeah, it is. I got a spirit. 2 spirit. This is a token. Nice little spirit token. Boop, 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 boop. Is this the wrong one? This feels wrong. Dude, I need to clean this desk, dude. Alright. Get through the token. We're going to run through these quickly. Call it a night. Appreciate you all for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a like down below. Let me know what you want to see next. There's a comment section. I'm pretty sure I have this guy. A Bazan Devote. Yeah, so basically you pay a mana to add any of these manas. This set, I remember looking at this set, the Dragonstorm, and just seeing like, oh, it's very like multicolored, but you could still run like a dual color deck. You just need to use some of these where they allow you to summon in other stuff. That's cool. I don't even know where this stuff went, dude. I'm going to find these boxes. I'm going to start labeling these things. Trade Route Envoy. Dude, I will say these packs, I know I've gotten this card in the past. These packs have just felt like, yeah, there's a lot of the same commons, you know? At least Lorwyn felt like, okay, this is fresh every time. This is still fresh. I'm still opening packs, and this is still fresh. Focus of the Mind. I'm pretty sure we've had this one too. Dude, I think I'm getting nothing but dupes when it comes to the Dragonstorm. I'm also, like, in my mind, when they sell them in those boxes, you know, they sell them in the big boxes, I would be wary about just buying so many from the same kit. But I'm assuming they obviously, like, try and mix them up in some way. Creature Human Scout. Oh my god, why are these mixed in here? I got ones that aren't perfect sleeves. These must have been, like, the first sleeves I bought and was just like, yeah, fuck it, give me whatever you got. I don't give a fuck if they fit. Now I'm highly addicted and... Dude, are these... Hold on. I think I'm at a crossroads now where they're all that. I shouldn't have mixed them. You know what I can do, though? If I put them next to each other, I should be able to tell, right? Technically. I think. You know what? I can go by feel. Yeah. I can go by feel. Yeah, that's crazy. You can go by feel. You can feel what they are. Wait, maybe I lied. No, that's a perfect fit. Baller. All right, next one. Oh yeah, I swear we've had these. We've pulled all these. We've literally pulled all these. Did y'all leave a like down below yet? Hit the subscribe button. We're about to get off for the night. Heritage Reclamation. Choose one. Destroy target artifact. Destroy target enchantment. Exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. See, like, I wish I had more of this in my Lorwyn. More aggressive, like, yeah, fuck you, dude. I'm gonna put this artifact down. The fuck you are? Just summon this in. No, you thought you were. Let's see what we got. Dude, I mixed all these up. Okay, hold on. Are these all? These can't be all the rest. No, there's a couple in here. There you go. I think I just got them all. Look, all plastic looks the same. They're not. Trust. I'm gonna be that guy and just be like, they're not. They feel weird. They're bigger. They're not fitting as right. Do you not see that these are clearer? Oh, I almost pulled from the wrong side. Aggressive negotiations. Again, I think I have this one. Dude, I unless I'm just having fucked up mindset, but I swear I've been pulling these. I swear. Wingblade Disciple. I have this one. I know for a fact I have this one. I'm pulling from the wrong set now. Dude, it's gonna be disappointing. I might pull another one. I'm not gonna lie. I might pull another dragon. We might pull another dragon. If we do, let me find the. You know what? Let me take a pee break. I don't know. Nah, you know what? I think I can run it. Synchronized charge. That's a new one to me. That's an uncommon. Distribute 2 +1/+1 counters among 1 or 2 targets you control. Creatures you control with counters on them gain vigilance. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's a good one. Harmonize. That's really good. Harmonize. If you pay 5 mana total, you may cast this card from your graveyard. For the harmonized cost, you may tap a creature you control to reduce the cost by X, where X is power. Then exile this spell. That's pretty baller. I like that one. I think I'm starting to like green a lot. I didn't think I would like green so much. I like green stuff a lot. All right, uncommon. Jasaki Shrinekeeper. Flying haste. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you gain 1 life and draw a card. That's pretty dope. It's actually considered a dragon. I didn't even notice that. It did not look like a dragon. I like dragons. Dragons are cool. Elephant Cleric. At the beginning of the combat of your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature you control. We down to the last few? Was that that was an uncommon. That was an uncommon. That was an uncommon. That was an uncommon. I got a village. Kishla Village. This land enters tap unless you control an island or swamp. Tapping adds one green, 3 of any type, and 1 green. And tapping this, I can Servile 2. I feel like I will say, to up your game in anything, I feel like these additional lands is like what you really need. You know, like I just feel like the lands up your ability to just do so much more. And the unfortunate part is like you either buy them or you just kind of need to pull them. Common foil, High Spire Bellringer. She looks pretty cool. Dingy Monk, flying. The second spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast. Good stuff, good stuff. And the last card is Rugged Highlands. It is a dual mana land. This land enters taps. When your land enters, you gain 1 life. Okay, well, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key disappointed. I was low-key disappointed on this one. Here's what I want to do. I low-key do want to pull another one of these. This feels sad. But let me see where if I can find the box. If I can't find the box, we're just gonna have a problem. What is this? Is this the box? This is Spider-Man. Okay, so at least we know where Spider-Man's at. Hey, Spider-Man. Bye, Spider-Man. This is something. What the hell is this? What is this? Oh, this feels like no, these are like random like player welcome cards, decks, whatever the fuck they're called. This isn't it. One of these has to be the dragon. How many of these dragon ones have I opened? Any of them? This is Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy. Hello, Varwin, dude. We were just talking about you. How are you doing, dude? We need more Spider-Man packs. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like them. I just opened one, Evan. You're showing up late. We just opened one. Consider donating. I might go get more. I really don't like them. It was D&D. No, I get you. You know I like to ask where you're at. I know exactly where you're at. Okay, here they are. Here's all the dragon stuff. At least I think this is the dragon stuff. That was low key. That was low key a fly. See, look, the first one I pull out of here is the one that we. Yeah, look, focus of the mind. Look, look. This is literally the shit I just pulled. Look, I have him twice in here. I had a bad pull. You looked shaved or something. That was it. DJP asked for it. Here we are. Barwin, how you doing? Barwin, I'm gonna pull one more deck, one more pack for you. Excuse me, just one more. Guys, we're gonna end up running to like just two packs a night because this shit. I'm not buying any more packs after. I can't be doing this shit. The addiction is too real. All right. Dragon to Cure, Dragon Storm, let's run it. Return to how you were. No, I will. It'll take me a minute. It'll take me a minute. I'll be there. It grows back fast. We killed the big boss. Hey, congrats. Wait, are you DMing? Are you no, because you have a player. So I'm assuming someone else DMs for you, right? All right, last one of the night. Where the hell is it? Sorry, Evan. You must really hate it. I momentarily left. I don't think I see is that the cut? I don't know if this one got cut or not. Is this it? This one might need some convincing. I don't have anything sharp. Oh, my allergies are acting up. Oh. What type of boss was it, Barwin? Alright, last one for the night. This is it. This is it. Token. Treasure. Let me see this treasure. Could have been cooler. For dragon stuff, could have been cooler. This elephant looks cool. I like this elephant. Yes, I have a DM. I am a player. Damn, Barwin. Damn. You had to tell me you all sassy like that, bro. I realize that creating a very explorable world is indeed a difficult task. Tell us about it. That's why I had someone else write my game. Or I guess the game. I'm calling it my game. Alright, run through this. Let's go. Treasure. Pulling from the top. River walk technique. Dude, we pulled these cards. We've pulled these cards, dude. You need to start opening moth booster packs. What are moth booster packs? Do I have to Google this? A very linear run took about 3.5 hours. Do I have to look this up, Evan? Guys, help me buy packs. There's a little donate button somewhere. It's got a little $ sign on it. What the fuck? What is this? Dude, I think DJP would like this. I would hate this. I would hate this. If this is really a real bug thing, I would hate this. I am not one for bugs.
Alright, I'm popping another Steel Cocoon pack. Still trying to chase Gradient Golden Moth. It's like the only good thing in this.
I would not do this. I would not do this. I didn't even see this on my face. Hold on. I would not do this. This is DJP's realm. This is DJP's realm. I cannot do this shit. I just want y'all to know. DJP grabs fucking cicadas and shit. Like, I don't fuck with this. This is not my realm. It was a lightning asshole boss. Literally just like asshole and then lightning coming out of it. Literally spreads his cheeks like. My bad. I'm constantly thinking of adding mystery and hints, but the session will get so long. It's supposed to be the longest one I made at the moment. What's happening? Yes, those, bro. It's peak. I haven't even probably finished it. Watch it. All right.
Set. Take out the trash token. The rest of the set is trash. This has been like an abysmal launch. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. We got it. We got it, dude. Last pack. Last pack. We got it. Holy. All right, I'm popping.
Fuck no. No. Oh, my allergies, dude. Why? Ugh. No. I would, no. DJP would be all over this. No. I'm gonna send it to her. No. I'm not. I don't like bugs. I don't like bugs. Dude, watch the Underworld Moth booster pack. It's better. All right, hold on. Let me get through these packs real quick, because I got to get off. Remind me in a bit. Random instant comment. I got to say, the art on these also look very... What's the word? I don't know. I don't want to use CGI. But they just look a little, like, non... I don't know. They just... Like, I like the idea of dragons, but I don't think this is the way to do it. Like, the bosses just use lightning, but since I'm a druid, I can't block lightning. Oh, fuck. I didn't even know that was a specific thing. Why couldn't it be Spiders Perez? Spiders so much better. Fuck no. 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 Why is this? I got another one of these. Instant. Common. Shut the Underworld Moth booster pack bit. Sent. Oh, I did. I sent it. I sent it to her. She's all... I guarantee she'll be all over it. Am I out of these sleeves? These are sleeves. I think these are perfect. No, that's not a perfect fit. That's not a perfect fit. God damn. What has my life become? I hate everything with more than 6 legs. Yeah, I can't. Nah, dude. I barely like humans, bro. You think I want more legs? Millipede. No, I'm good. Nope. Nope. No sun. Wait. Oh, these are perfect fits. Are they? Yeah, they are. Another one. Boom. Let's go. Run through it. Centipedes are horrifying. How about Delta Bloodflies? Flying. Whenever the creature attacks, if you control a creature with a counter on it, opponent loses 1 life. I just cannot with cockroaches. Cannot. Just bugs, bro. Like, I even... We got silverfish up here. Dog, they don't even do anything, bro, and like they're the worst. Death Touch, common. I don't know what he's doing. It looks like he's on a bug or maybe it's a branch. Looks like a branch. I would cower and run in fear. One time I just woke up and was getting ready for the day and I went to the bathroom. Silverfish. I'll just tell you, like, that's just how it is. Boulder Born Dragon. Varman, I appreciate you stopping by though after your D&D sesh. I know you're usually tired. And there's a whole fucking centipede. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. I don't fucking... No, not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Goomrag, Night Watch. Creatures common. Oh, that's fine. Nope. No. That is... What did I do? Did I sleeve that upside down and... I think I did it, right? No, I didn't. I did the old-fashioned sleeving. Habits be die hardened. We have a lot of those in Brazil. Fuck that, dude. Dude, I don't do bugs. Strategic Betrayal. Target opponent exiles a target creature they control and gain... I'm sorry. And their graveyard. Damn, that's actually kind of dope. One that they control and from their graveyard? The most dangerous spiders and scorpion also live around here. No, dude. Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm glad I don't live anywhere like Australia. Australia's fucking cooked. I don't know how they do anything down there. Aurorial Procession. Return target card from graveyard to your hand. It's not a bad spell, as long as you got the right mana for it. Green and blue. Bone Carnin Butcher. Again, like, I appreciate the whole dragon thing. I don't know why. I'm just not a fan of the artwork. It's very unfortunate because I like dragons and shit. Even when I see a dragon, I'm like, this looks too real, dog. Make this shit look like a fantasy thing. It looks like a picture. I'm not trying to see a picture. I'm trying to see like a drawing. The most dangerous spiders and scorpions live around here. I've met both in person. There's a couple of those spiders in my room. Guys, wrapping up here. Rally of Monastery. That's my uncommon. This looks pretty cool. I like that. I kind of fuck with this. Fuck with this heavy. Alright. My mythical. Ooh. Look at this guy. Nerve Heart of the Storm. Flying. If a creature you control that entered this turn would deal damage, it deals twice that damage instead. Not bad. Could be better. Doing the quiz with my brain and not writing stuff down. I keep getting 4 out of 5. Rip. Got unlimited attempts. Brown recluse or a different one? It's a type of spider. The second ones that bites you. Bites make your member fall off. What the fuck? Like a finger and then it just falls off? I have a foil common. He is a human druid, and I'm gonna be short just one sleeve. It's always a land, right? They always end in lands. Is a decay, different one, not the recluse. Alright. Alright, y'all. This is it. I'm getting off for the night. It does decay. Look at that. It's a land. I could have told you that. I could have fucking told you that. Guys, did we leave a like down below? Did we hit the subscribe button? There's 8 people on here. I know all 8 of y'all aren't the regulars. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I have that dragon. You have Nerve. Nerve is alright. I want more dragons. So this is kind of what I mean, right? You buy a couple of packs and look. This is where we're at with the Dragon Storm so far. And we still got 2 more packs. And I will buy more because I like dragons. Even though I have not built anything with this deck. I live in the US. I'm glad I'm not anywhere else. Let's go. Evan Local. I know you from Oregon. You just start calling out states. Eventually, you got to guess one right. Idaho, motherfucker. like on some shit. Just on some shit. Yeah, you one of them, North Dakota. Louisiana. Yes, bruv. Yes, bruv. Alright. We done? Guys, we done? We done? We done? GG's. Much love. We got a lot of good viewership pop off, I'll be honest. I always appreciate that. I always appreciate that heavily. They kill the ugly bug. Alright. I'm getting off, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Tomorrow, Hollow Knight. Just Gaming's gonna get on here. Evan's gonna be here, hopefully. Who else? Whoever else guides me on that, dude, I'm fucking, my allergies are on 10. This is ass. Like, eyes flare up, nose sounds like this. Like, it's the worst. It's literally the worst. I just like moved all my screens. It's the worst. We got, guys, are we done? North Dakota's close enough. Lovey-dovey. Hopefully, yeah. You from Washington? Oh, you didn't tell me you from Illinois. I knew it. I knew I saw Texan in you. I knew it. I knew it. I saw you, bro. Huh? Nevada? Nevada? California? I live in the area where the ice people are. Oh, you from Alaska? I don't know you were from Alaska, bro. You should have just said Alaska, bro. You should have just said Alaska, bro. You didn't have to tell me Alaska, bro. Bro, we got 66 views on this stream. That's pretty baller. Shout out to 66 views. Appreciate y'all. Much love. It's always nice to know that you guys are gonna be on here and watch me pull cards for a hot minute. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Way off, bro. Just say you from Hawaii and call it a day, bro. Just call it a day. Evan, just call it a day. Just call it a day. I'll be honest. I am geographically impaired. I failed that US map test, bro. I'll be honest. I mean the deportation people. Where they? It's like you're saying where they're deporting people from everywhere. I forgot where the one just happened. They're deporting people, bro. I saw ICE at the gas station I live right next to, dog. Just say Tawan, bro. Yeah, just say Rhode Island, bro. Bro, ICE is everywhere, dog. I'm gonna be honest. Like I be living in a non like you know just like a random ass city, and it's just like what the fuck is ICE doing here? Ice really everywhere. I live in, is that Minnesota? That's the one. Is that the one where it popped off recently? That was fucked up, bro. Minnesota sub cold temperatures. Fucking protesters out there. Bro, they were on that. They were on that, bro. Or was it Minneapolis? I forgot which one it was. I'll be honest. You abbreviated at me. I don't even know if I said that right. What's that, man? It is Minnesota. I got it. Acrylic painting 101. What the fuck did I open, bro? I'm looking at a map. I don't know. just like start threatening people randomly. Just be on some. I know where you live, bro. I know where the fuck you live, bro. Don't play with me, dog. You think I don't know? I know. I see you out here in the Idaho. Don't fuck with me, bro. Tisk. Is that city based on the rat's girlfriend? What? Remy? Where was Remy from? It was like Italy, right? Or some shit. They were out there. They were like in Paris. They're in Paris, Patty. Weren't they? Speaking of which, dude, I went to that Disney ride. A Ratatouille, the Ratatouille, fucking ride. That shit was baller. That shit was fun as hell. I knew you were from Florida the moment I saw you, bro. I smelled the Alabama on you. Don't be missing my pee, bro. I saw you, Tennessee. Michael. Oh, from Mickey? What? Mickey Mouse? Pepsi Man. Now you're just making up shit. All right, guys, I'm getting off. It's just us three talking about random ass locations. Y'all have a good night. GG's. Can we get some GG's in the chat? 66. Let's get 66 in the chat. GG's and 66 in the chats. You already know. Let's call it a night. 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 Hollow Night tomorrow. Much love. I don't know if I got a meme for y'all. One last one. Here we go.
You know the fucking vibes.
I love you, bitch. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Would you like the code? Sure. What's the code? This code? Always. Code 66, baby. Return to stubble. Give me like a week. A week will get me. I'm already at stubble. You can hear it. Look. He said return to stubble. If you watch early Elden Ring, I think I was shaved all the time. The code to play Dark Souls with the Wiimote so you can enjoy it too. Oh, I don't think I'll do that. I don't have the time for it. But guys, go to community. Go to my channel. Hit the subscribe button. Then hit visit community on a mobile device or on the website. They added that feature now. We can all post stuff there. I posted something there recently. Pepsi Man said he just posted him playing Dark Souls with the Wiimote. What the fuck is this, dude? This is nightmare fuel, dog. I mean, besides it just being a picture of you played with it, you know? I believe you, dude. I believe you. Maybe some other time. You know what we gotta do? In the future, I'm gonna call for that and be like, Pepsi Man, I'm ready. I'm ready to play Dark Souls with the fucking Wiimote and nunchuck. Then you know it's your time. By my favorite streamer streaming. All right, people saying favorite is crazy. Y'all have a good night. I love y'all too. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate y'all. See you soon.